Right, YouTube. I am back with some the final information that I was able to receive for Jalea. And it's even worse than I intended it to be, but I have more information. Okay, so I did come to you and I let you know about the baby Jalea, and she was bruised, and she had an 8-year-old brother and a 3-year-old sister. So, more information that I found out was that the Bronx mom indicated in the murder of 6-year-old daughter, which is Jalea, she was hanged in her closet and beat her. Victim was found bruised and malnourished in a not so clean apartment. And the Bronx District Attorney, Mr. Darrell D. Clark, today announced, now this was in May 28, 2024. This was about a year ago. Well, not quite a year ago. It'll be a year tomorrow. So, we're going to say a year ago, announced that Bronx woman has been indicted in indicted for second-degree murder and released charges in brutal long-term abuse of 6-year-old daughter who was found lifeless in her Bronx apartment. And District Attorney Clark said that the little girl was allegedly hanged by her wrists and beaten by the defendant with a hard object for weeks before she succumbed. And Jalea knew only pain and hunger, allegedly committed by her own mother. And we will get justice for Jalea and are providing services and support for her 2 other siblings who survived a house of horrors. You shall say it definitely was a house of horrors. It was more than a house of horrors. And you know, this kind of irritates me, but it's not that it kind of irritates me. It really pisses me off. I'm just going to be all the way honest. So I got some more to give you, and then I'll give my thoughts after. Okay, so District Attorney Clark said Lanijah Eason, 27 now, of 730 East 165th Street in the Morrisania section of the Bronx, was arraigned today on second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter, and 3 counts of endangering the welfare of a child before Bronx Supreme Court Justice Brenda Rivera remains was continued. The defendant is due back in court June 26, 2024. According to the investigation, between March 1st and May 26, 2023, the defendant allegedly caused the death of her 6-year-old daughter, Jalea Eason Branch, by hanging her by her wrists in the closet of their home and repeatedly striking her with a hard object. And on May 26, 2023, the girl's body was found with a new healing and old bruising and scars. Terrible. She had marks on her wrists from restraints and was severely underweight. The NYC Office of Chief Medical Examiner ruled that the cause of unaliving was child abuse, including restraint, suspension, and also positional Jesus, it's a little hard. And then blunt force injuries of multiple ages and malnourishment. And the case is being prosecuted by Assistant District Attorney Serena Newell, Supervisor, the Child Abuse Sex Crimes Bureau, with the assistance of Asharid. I can't say this name, but I can spell it. BORG girl, S Sam, T Tom, E egg, D dog, T Tom, trial counsel in Child Abuse Sex Crimes Bureau, under the supervision of Johanna Hernandez, Deputy Chief of the Child Abuse and Sex Crimes Bureau, Miami, Mars, Chief of Child Abuse Sex Bureaus, and under the overall supervision of Adriana Guanta, Deputy Chief of Special Victims Division, and Joseph Muraf, Chief of Special Victims Division. So with that being said, this is my update on the case of the pretty little Jalea. She was so pretty, and just to think that somebody could hang her by her arms in a closet, and the apartment was filthy. Filthy. When I say filthy, it was very filthy. So with that being said, I thought that I would just go ahead and give y'all the update on what I found and the final update. And I wanted y'all to know, pray for justice for her brother, 8 years old, and pray for justice for her sister, 3 years old. And checking out YouTube, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I want y'all to just please pray for this family, and like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded by YouTube.